Hello mates, I'm your host Finley. We have 15 Switch games at their lowest price ever. For this first section of games, all of their sale prices end on the 17th. At the time of posting this, you'll have about 4 days to jump on these deals. First up is Fantasian Neo Dimension at $32.49, which is 35% off. A well-loved game for its beautiful art style and unique combat system. All environments are handmade dioramas. Combat has this unique aspect called trajectories. Different skills have different trajectories, and by aiming them well, you can take out an entire group of foes at once. Some trajectories go in a straight line. Some go in an arch shape, making the combat highly engaging even for a turn-based game. There is a demo to try out first that carries its save data over into the full game. Just be warned, the game can get difficult even on the easier difficulties. Next, we have Best Served Cold at $15.29, which is 15% off. It is a small discount, but it is a brand new game. It is described as a cross between Coffee Talk and Ace Attorney. Here, you mix drinks, listen to your customers, do investigation work, and most importantly, try to solve a murder. I'm honestly pretty intrigued because I love a good murder mystery, and somehow this game went right over my radar, even though I made a video highlighting the most interesting games coming out this month. Next is Harvestella at $23.99, which is 60% off. I haven't had a chance to play this game yet, but I try to avoid coverage about it since I want to play it. I do know that it has farming elements, but it is more of an action RPG than a farming sim. I've seen many YouTubers praising it for being unique, particularly Brandon from Just the Gems, but luckily they didn't really spoil anything. This game does have a demo in case you want to try before you buy. If you could do me a favor before we continue, would you mind considering hitting the like and subscribe button? It's a huge help for this channel, and it helps get my videos out to more people. If you did it, thank you. Next, we have Triangle Strategy at 60% off for $23.99. This game is gorgeous. It really gives Dragon Quest III a run for its money for best-looking HD 2D game. The combat system is on a multi-tiered map, which adds an entirely new layer, literally, to the combat system. This opens the door for various strategies such as positioning units on higher ground to gain the advantage, flanking enemies on both sides, and striking from behind. This game also has multiple endings, which can give you over 100 hours of gameplay to see every ending. Next, we have Life is Strange, Double Exposure, dropping 50% to $24.99, $29.99 for the Deluxe Edition, or $39.99 for the Ultimate Edition. The Deluxe Edition only adds costumes. Unless you're into that, you can probably pass. The Ultimate Edition has more costumes, but also has a cat mission. The cat mission actually sounds pretty cool, but not worth an extra $15. While it isn't a must to play any of the other games in the series before playing this game, it is recommended to at least play the first game in the series, since that is where the story of Max, the protagonist, starts. Next is Nier Automata, the End of Yorha edition at 60% off for $15.99. This is a great price for what is one of the most highly rated Switch games, or even modern games in general, of all time. Fluid and fast-paced combat, epic boss fights, more genres than you can count on a single hand. Yeah, it's a crazy time, and well worth the price. I was watching a Switch Up video recently, and they were saying how this game runs pretty damn well in the Switch 2. So if you have a Switch 2, this might be a very good pickup for you, especially at that price. Next, we have Final Fantasy IX, a massive 70% off for a crazy low price of $6.99. It's classic Final Fantasy. There really isn't much more to say about this game. Even if you already have this game on other systems, that is a great price to have on the go. Keep in mind, if you never played a Final Fantasy game, you can start anywhere, including this game. They're almost never connected. Next, we have Diluvian Wind, dropping 20% to $11.99. Not only does the sale end on the 17th, but the game also comes out the same day. This is a relaxing management game, where the weather becomes more and more extreme. A walrus serving as a lighthouse keeper welcomes travelers looking for a place to rest. As a keeper, accommodate travelers and meet their requests to resist natural disasters, while developing the hamlet on land, underwater, and in the air. This game looks absolutely adorable, and I must play it soon. Next, we have Witchspring R, marked down by 35%, which is $23.99. This highly rated game is a story-driven, turn-based RPG with a beautiful art style. It may look cute and cozy, but it can be rather difficult at times. It can also be finished in under 25 hours, which is perfect for those short on time. I was recently reading that this game was developed by a two-person team, which is mind-blowing to me. While this isn't an insane drop in price, this is the cheapest the game has ever been, and it is kind of hard to find physically, so getting it for this price is a great deal. Next, we have Minami Lane for 20% off at $3.99. This sale is ending on the 21st, a few days after the last batch of games I mentioned. Minami Lane is a small, wholesome management game set on a Japanese-inspired street. Create and manage your own street, make sure everyone is happy, and watch the villagers live their lives. You get to build homes for villagers to move into, build and manage shops, such as ramen shops, boba cafes, and bookstores. This cozy game is small in price and size, but huge on cuteness and fun. This can easily be completed in 4 hours, perfect for a rainy day. Going the complete opposite of cute and cozy, we have horror game Dead of Darkness, dropping 20% at $12.79. I just recently covered this game along with 30 others in my Games in July video. I'll link it below if you want to check it out. This is a decent price cut for a game that is less than 2 weeks old. It looks spooky, gameplay looks fun, and it is getting pretty good reviews, sitting at a 76 on Metacritic. That is for the PC version, so take that with a grain of salt. For the next 2 games, their sales run until the 24th. First, we have Blue Wednesday dropping 50% at $7.49. This is a fairly new game that has also been well received, sitting at an 80 on Metacritic. The main parts of the game are minigames and adventures, and learning more about Morris's story through vivid cutscenes that pop up at key moments in the game. There are more than 20 minigames that help the player get immersed in the game and help them follow the main character's narrative. This is a game I haven't watched too much about because I know I want to play it, and I'll be doing so soon since I'll be picking it up in this sale. Next, we have Lil Gator Game, also dropping 50% to $9.99. I've seen some people call it a simplified and much shorter version of Zelda. The game does emphasize that it is accessibility friendly, so this could be a great game for someone wanting a relaxed experience. The game can be finished in under 5 hours, so another perfect rainy day game. Video Games Plus just had the physical back in stock for a short while. Sadly, I wasn't fast enough, so I didn't get it. Since it's reselling for nearly $100, I think I'll pick it up in this sale. For the next 2 games, the sale ends on the 31st. First up is Tunche, dropping a massive 85% all the way to $2.99. Tunche is a hand-drawn beat-em-up with roguelike elements, co-op, and challenging boss battles. The art style is beautiful. It has co-op gameplay with up to 4 local players and is fairly cheap. All signs point to me buying this game. It can also be finished in 8 hours. I know I keep mentioning shorter games in a positive light, but it really is nice to have games that can be finished in a day or 2. Lastly, we have a banger of a game, Jack Move, dropping 75%, making it $4.99. My God, this game looks amazing. I absolutely love the art style. This is a highly rated JRPG that features a unique blend of gritty cyberpunk storytelling, turn-based battles, and beautiful modern pixel art. A unique battle system where you customize the software of your cyber deck to switch roles mid-battle, balancing offense, defense, and buffs. Choosing which software you load during battle is the key to victory. Hardware upgrades can help boost your stats, increase the amount of software you can install, or give you extra abilities. Yeah. I've been wanting this game for a while now. I'll definitely be picking this up. Well, that's it for today's video. Do you plan on getting any of these games? Let me know in the comments below. I know I'll be getting at least 5. I want to start making these sales videos on a regular basis for every platform, so please subscribe so you can join me for the next one. Also, shout out to DQ Deals for making the researching process for this video much easier. Until next time, take care, mates.